Holy fuck, you guys. We made it to episode 4.
I didn't think you were going to start it with holy fuck.
I'm passionate about today.
I thought you were going to say hello, guys.
No, I'm ready for violence and vengeance.
So do you think with your violence and adventure becomes something to do with the buzzball that you just
Oh
had?
my god, I walk through the door. Cody goes, we're chugging this buzzball. And I said, I've never had a buzzball, but I really want to try a buzzball. Tastes like medicine. But it was really good.
You know what's funny? That's the best flavor one. It was the green apple. So
What are the
if you
other
ever had a
flavors?
buzzball, there's this.
The red one looks cute because it's just red.
The red one's probably okay. It's probably like cherry or something. There was one that I got my friend. It was like coconut. And he said it was chunky. Yeah, he said it was chunky. And I was like, oh, babe.
And then we played a drinking game with our wine.
Oh.
And it was like, drink if you have like blue. Not me making a beat. Drink if you
if you have bootsy
blue
cats.
eyes. Bootsy cats.
No, it was like drink if you have blue eyes, and it was a person who obviously did not have blue eyes. She like paid them on. She's like, I just want to drink anyways, and I said, you are my main
I
bitch.
said, you belong with me.
I said, you Taylor Swift really got the quote right on that one. Like, thank God. But yeah, today's podcast, I was like,
We
okay,
don't even have a topic.
we don't have a topic, but that's what I want to do because today's, as you can see, I wanted to call it Winecast or Drunkcast, but neither of us are drunk, and we don't plan on getting drunk, mainly because it's a Monday.
Yeah, we'll get like a little buzz, but
Does that ever stop us?
no.
Not only that, I feel like if you have a topic and you're trying to stay on topic are you looking at Carson?
Yeah, no, I just heard his phone go off.
If you try to stay on topic with a glass of wine, it's going to be a little bit impossible. That being said, I love hearing two friends just shoot the shit.
Shooting the shit.
And you shit a lot.
Yeah. After I take my greens powder, especially. Sorry, TMI. But we gotta
Green powder.
like greens, like athletic, like greens. You guys,
Anyways.
I have some news. Obviously, I'm going to London for like 4 months. Probably, maybe could be 6, could be 5. Just like traveling after. Like my term is only January to May. I have to travel after. May.
Why don't you travel during, like on the weekend?
I know I will, but then it's like I can't like just like be like I'm not gonna do a Euro summer. I'm already in Europe.
I was gonna say you can go to Lethbridge, but that's in Alberta. It just sounds like a British thing. Hold on, is it recording? Like you can make sure you see that. Okay, perfect. 'cause I
But
wasn't
my
sure.
dad, love him. Shout out to him. He's taking me to London. We're leaving on the 16th of January, and he's going back on the 21st. But he's gonna move me into my dorm.
Oh my god, I did that. My dad did that for when we moved here. He moved us here.
But I'm like starting a really big adventure.
Dora, are you nervous?
I'm very nervous.
It's such a small adventure.
No, it's not.
Well, but, no, sorry. Let me retract that statement. It is, you're coming home.
Yeah.
So you have nothing. Well, maybe you won't. You never know.
Oh my god, no, I'm coming home. I have to finish my university here.
You might not. You might fall in love.
No.
We already talked about it last pod, obviously. Like, relax.
I'm not going to.
But no. What if you're doing work there for school, and you run into Anna Wintour, and she says, "I want you on the cover of Vogue." How does she talk? Is she American?
I think I'd be like, not me, wrong bitch. I'm
5'4".
If I drop maybe like 100 pounds, call me.
Oh, if they can have Lizzo on the cover, they could have you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I
You
thought
look at
you
me
were
like
saying
that's
like
offensive.
I look like Lizzo.
No, but I kind of wish I looked like Lizzo. She's iconic. I love Lizzo.
Great.
If she came here, I would want to see her. Would you go see her with me? I'm getting tickets to 1975.
I know.
Do you know who they are?
I know who they are, obviously, but I like know only a couple songs.
I would like you to name one song. Not Chocolate.
Love It If We Made It. We're fucking in a car.
Shooting heroin.
Another oh, my phone. My phone died. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. There's a song on TikTok that goes, "It's all about confidence, baby," and it's by Ocean Alley, and I love their music. But like this, there's a remix on TikTok. Sorry, not Spotify. TikTok. So good.
You know what I'm into? That song by Tate McRae.
Greedy.
Yeah.
So good. She's such a good dancer.
I thought she was a country artist
Really?
before. But that's
No, she's good.
Who am I thinking of? Oh no, I'm thinking of Casey Musgraves.
Oh, yeah. Isn't she dating what's his name? Chase Stokes?
Who the fuck is
He's
Chase
the guy.
Stokes?
He's
It's like everybody was mad I didn't know Travis Kelce.
yeah.
Emmett was not happy.
Name dropping Emmett Robinson Smith. Robinson Smith.
You got
Robinson Smith.
Wawanisa. Do you know Wawanisa? Trigger warning. Okay, but another thing I want to talk about today.
Oh my god, can we please talk about Friday's class? So we're obviously in a few courses together, but we're in this one course that's strategic communication, which is actually a really good course. Like, it's going to be beneficial for any kind of workforce we do in the future.
We won't drop her name, but shout out to the prof.
She's really good.
She's an icon.
Yeah. So like, we're in this class and we had to, it was like a crisis communication thing. Long story short, we come to a press conference. That's going to be our thing. And
no, we had to role play like a
so
press
I come in like full glam, like blazer, like I was ready for war.
She had a gun on her head.
Yeah, I had up my holster. And we come in and like there's judges, and they're like surprise judges. 3 judges.
Yeah. 2 were PR executives that like own their own businesses. And one was our professor.
Yeah, and my job title was like an HR manager of this like organization. Oh, sorry, I'm like losing my voice. Of like an organization.
Have a sip of wine. I know.
And so like during the press conference, I quote, like at one point I was like, and like if employees of this organization like need to reach out for like further support and help, like go through WorkSafe BC or our hotline at blah blah blah. And I was like saying like go to WorkSafe BC because like we don't have like counseling services.
Because we're not counselors.
Yeah, like I'm not a psychiatrist. Like
if we're helping people go on strike, technically we're lawyers.
Yeah, right?
So
exactly.
Get into
and
it.
At the end, the judge was like, "I want to talk to you, Alexandra Gordon, HR manager specifically." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Okay." He's like, "So you work for WorkSafe BC, right?" He's like, and he said something like, I don't even remember what he said, but it was something like really like
something like, if you work for, or are you telling them that they can come out or reach out to you or something?
And I was like, I was like,
it was a role play.
I like sat there and I was like, I don't even know. My face turned beet red.
Thank God you have.
No, literally, I was like, I don't even know how to answer that. I said, can you repeat that question? And he says the same thing, and then I literally started laughing uncomfortably. I was like, I was like, and I go, no, I don't work for WorkSafe BC, but and then our prof was like, yeah, it's not a government organization, it's a nonprofit or whatever.
But he wasn't getting it. She said it 4 times.
And then he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was like so scared.
Thank God. I was ready to help you, but you were covering your little paper, because I was like, okay, maybe because I'm the CEO. I was the CEO. I could look over and see if she said that by mistake or it was in there and it wasn't supposed to be, but she did not. I need to fix this microphone first.
But like, clickbait, like I was bullied. I was bullied. I was upset. Sorry guys, like Cody's just having a little break. He's just blacking out. Oh my God, last time you blacked out, literally Friday. You did. I'm so done with that. I know. I had a really good Saturday. I want to talk about my Saturday. So
okay, there we go. Well, we could talk about Friday too.
Well, I'll just like go through.
It was our friend Laura's
birthday, but I was working. I think I got off at like midnight because I was closing the dining room at my restaurant.
Which is too bad because we were raging.
I know, it looked like a lot of fun, and I wanted to come early, but I made really good money, so like I really cannot complain.
How much? Show us your bank account.
No, I'm not gonna say.
Show the bank account.
No,
no. $10.
A little bit more than that, like a lot more than that, but I won't brag. So I worked, and then one of my friends, Sam, who I work with. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say his like full name, but he loves me. It's okay, and he'll love me on the podcast.
We love Sam.
One of my friends, Sam, he had just turned 19, like recently, and love him to death. And like I was like, oh my God, I want him to come out because like we went out for Halloween weekend with him, but it's like I have not like partied with him, so I was like, let's go to Sailors, like
you on the partying on Halloween weekend.
No, I was, but I'm saying he like left because it wasn't his vibe, thing or whatever.
We also left.
I know we did, but he comes to Sailors with us, and like it was just like so much fun, and then like I saw Laura for like 5 seconds because she left because she just
she had
she had
things
places
to do.
be, people to see.
People to see. Who I was so mean to. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Honestly, why was he there?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Whatever. So like Friday was really silly and fun. Cody sang "Dream On" by Aerosmith, and the
I had a crowd.
and the DJ like literally like shouted him out. He's like, "I didn't know you could sing like that."
Oh my god, you heard that? I thought I was the only one who heard the compliments.
No, because he came up to us
people
when
were,
the club
people were coming
ended,
up to me, and I was like,
closed.
"Oh my god!"
I know you were so.
I was like, "I'm a celebrity."
You were good.
I had a crowd of people going like this.
Dream on.
It was really good, but it was fun, and no regrets.
Sorry.
You keep turning it into Lady Gaga.
Do
you like Lady Gaga?
I do, but
I love her meat dress.
What was I gonna say? So then Saturday rolled around, Sam slept over, and we woke up and we made breakfast together. And then I met up with my bestie and we went shopping. And Sam bought these Uggs from Anthropology for $90.
Uggs at Anthropology. Yeah. Isn't that cheap for Uggs?
Yeah. They were on sale for 50% off. And then Brie bought
50% off and they were $90?
They were like 106, sorry. They were 190.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they had a sale. They were size
11.
No,
why are they that much originally?
I have no idea.
I don't
but
think
they were
Uggs are cute.
size. I love my little Uggs. They were size
what do you love
11.
About them?
They're so comfy.
Size 11, sorry. Mm-hmm. But size 11 men's or women's?
Women's, and he fit them.
Ugh,
so that's probably
Sam,
like what, size 9 men's or something. I don't even know.
I think it's men's are 2 sizes greater. Yeah. But, greater! Look at me, sophisticated.
But well, and then Brianna bought this beautiful jumpsuit because her boyfriend has like a Christmas work party thing. So she bought this beautiful jumpsuit that she can wear because she's like, it's gonna be formal.
Just thinking about you walking around the mall, it makes me laugh.
Why?
I just feel like you walk around and you're just like.
I was in the cutest outfit. I was like in a Hailey Bieber kind of moment. I had like my hair in a ponytail.
Hailey Bieber
I had
is
thick, chunky gold.
I've decided
hoops.
She's on my list.
For what? You want to kill her?
I don't want to kill her. I just want to knock some sense into her. Be like, come on, bitch.
I love her style.
You have it all.
Like I love her
I will
style.
say, yeah, I do.
But I was in like a hoodie, a blazer, my
like,
docs, and like these like dark blue jeans. I was
what was Selena and Justin's name? Jelena. As much as I was a Jelena-nator, they do look good together. They do look good together, which is annoying, but also not because I guess, live your life, whatever.
Yeah.
You need to clear my throat. I'm having this problem recently. You want to hear about it? I think it has something to do with acid reflux. Gingivitis. No, I don't have gingivitis. Thank God.
I've got gingivitis.
No, I think it's like an acid reflux problem. I don't know. You're on literal crack. It's the buzzball talking. I think it has something to do with acid reflux.
Yeah.
For the last maybe like a week, it feels like I have like a lump in my throat. Not like a physical lump, but like when it feels. No, yeah, kind of, or like you feel like you have food stuck. That's what it kind of feels like.
Swallowing and sometimes thick vitamins.
Yeah. Thick. Swallowing stuff is just wild, but no, sometimes it just feels like so tight on my throat. I'm like, oh my God, like, do I have cancer? Of course. That's always what I jump to.
That's a thing, throat cancer.
It is. I looked up the symptoms. I have none of them. Thank God. Of course I Googled it. I looked up.
Oh my God, I am the queen of Googling. Because after you share this, I'm going to share my thing.
Yeah, I looked up esophageal cancer. I looked up thyroid cancer.
Do you think you have all that?
No, I was.
Do you think you have all that in a bag of Flamin' Hot chips? Ooh, baby.
None of the symptoms match mine.
Baby.
Oh, Flamin' Hot.
I love that song, Flaming Hottie by Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. She's here.
What?
She's in my bedroom.
Bentley's like, oh.
Watch her come out.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras dead.
Cut the show.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I thought I had all these things, and then I just kind of came to the conclusion that it's probably this. Looked it up.
I'm just fucking crazy.
But I don't know why I have it. I mean, like, yeah, you could be like, okay,
just take some Pepsid or some Tums or like that.
Well, I take
or
Pepsid.
Like
that helps.
No, not Guvston. I don't know. It's
Gaviscon.
Thank you.
That shit's great. No, I take Pepsid. That's great. But I obviously drinking doesn't help.
Oh my God.
Being overweight doesn't help. So I'm like, how do I solve this quickly though?
My hangover.
You don't care?
No, I do. I'm scared.
Give me your medical advice. You're scared?
Because you're gonna die.
You're
live
so
on the set.
mad.
Cody just drops.
No, I think this camera's messed.
It is.
Sorry, I had to step away for some technical difficulties.
Okay, so back to like sickness things.
Sickness, you're dying.
I want to talk about my diagnosis. So I want to say like sometime last year during December.
Diagnosis?
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Through work, obviously, I work at a restaurant. After work, I'm going to drink. I'm going to have shitty food. Not shitty food, but like shitty for your body food is what I meant to say. Like crap, like junk food.
I think people know what you mean. Yeah.
Like pizza, French fries. When you work at a restaurant, like you're hungry, you're going to order like fries.
But even if it is like a healthy place, I feel like
it's
something's cooked with something.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's, a salad is still fucked.
So like for December, I was busy. I was working, and all I would do with my friends after work was drink. I would have drinks. I would have like bad food. And like that was like for a couple of weeks, I was just doing that like heavily. I was heavily drinking after work because it was like Christmas season. I was done my semester at school.
What's heavily drinking to you?
Like drinking like 4 days a week, like just having a couple drinks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, well, a couple.
Maybe like 3 days, 2 days a week.
But I mean, like on those days, are you getting drunk?
No,
or are you
it would just be like a couple drinks.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So I started noticing, but like I had noticed maybe back to like November, October, a weird abdominal pain. And it was like, I was like, oh, it's period cramps. It's like gas pains, like honestly, whatever. And then like one day, I remember I was sitting at the bar after work with my coworker and I was like, ow. I was like, ow, like I feel like I had a really bad stitch. Like, you know, when you're running and you have like a cramp from like when you eat.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, this is not okay.
This is not normal.
No. And I go to one of my friend Faith's. I went to my friend Faith's house after, and we like had a little Christmas night. I bought some wine for us, like champagne and stuff. We just celebrated Christmas, and I literally sat on her floor and was just like literally like in a ball of pain. I had like an ice pack and a heat pack on me, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" I was like, "This pain is bad." It felt like I had like literally like a stone.
Was it like a shooting pain?
Yeah, it was like a stabbing, cramping pain, like in my right side of my abdomen, like under my rib cage.
Right.
And I was like, hey, what the hell is this? Like, I have to get to the bottom of this. So then I was like, should I go to the hospital? But then I was like, it was like 2 a.m. or no, it was like 11 p.m.
Wouldn't be too busy.
Yeah. But I was
I would have.
I don't want to sit at the hospital right now. Like, that's the thing about me is like, I just don't want to.
I hate it. When I had to go for something recently, I was like, fuck that. I'm like, you have to go.
I
like,
know. So.
Hate it. Have a sip. It's okay. Mm-hmm. It's emotional.
So, I'm gonna start crying. So like the morning I wake up and like something about me was just like off. Like I looked unhealthy. Like I looked unwell.
Were you like gray skin tone?
Yeah.
Nor.
Like, I didn't look well. Like I looked sick, and I go to my parents and I'm like, so last night I had this feeling, which I've had for like a while, but like.
Did it go away in the morning?
No. So my mom's like, Alexandra, you go to urgent care right now. So like I go to.
She didn't take you.
Well, no, she dropped me off.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, mommy.
But like I get dropped off at urgent care. Maybe that was like 8 a.m. Mm-hmm. It was like 8 a.m. And I went to urgent care and I told them my situation because when you walk into urgent care, just the one on like Esplanade.
Oh, okay.
I walk in. I said, hey, I have horrible pain in my like abdomen, and I have like bad feeling in the vaginal area. And they're like, Kate. They got me in with because it's like urgent care, so it's basically their wait time is like by urgency.
Yeah. Or something.
So they're like they get me in within like 5 minutes. I'm talking to a nurse and I told her I have horrible pain in my abdomen. She's like, do you have pain in your right upper shoulder? And I was like, actually, yeah, I do. But I have scoliosis, so in my head I'm like, oh, it's just back pain from like working out because I work out too. So I was like, I worked at my back. I tore something, whatever. Like I have like a high pain tolerance for things. So for me, like to actually feel like how painful it was.
After this podcast, I'm going to punch you and see if that's true.
No, literally. But I go to the nurse and I told her, I obviously have bacterial vaginosis. That's what it came down to. I had bacterial vaginosis.
What's that? Bacteria in the vagina?
Yeah. But then I had a cervical infection. So my cervix was inflamed and red and like infected. So I had to go on antibiotics for that. And then they figured out that day I went through a bunch of tests with my gallbladder. I did blood work at Lionsgate Hospital. My mom came with me. I was bawling my eyes out. I know, literally love her. I was bawling my eyes out at urgent care, so scared for my life because like I was in my head, I was like, I could fucking die. They told me that if I had not gone to urgent care, sooner, I might have died because I was so infected down
yeah,
there.
I mean, Lord, no. How did you not know?
I don't know. I did know, but I'm just.
I don't know
was
anything
busy.
about having a vagina. So
I was so
can't.
busy at work. I was like, when I'm busy, like I just my focus is work and school. Like I just don't have time for my life, and I don't have time to care about myself. But I had an IV.
Gotta work on that.
I know.
Yeah.
I had an IV in my arm.
Cute.
I literally was so like my skin. I just looked unhealthy. Like I looked sick. Like I looked like a patient. Like I was not. I was not well. I went to Lionsgate Hospital, got blood work. I got an ultrasound, and I have acute cholecystitis. So that is the
in your
swelling.
colon?
No,
Oh.
it's the swelling of your gallbladder walls when you.
Wait, so was it the vagina bacteria thing
Yeah.
or with
that? So I was fucked up to say that. I had a horrible infection. Like I was infected. My body was so unhealthy. Like I was infected. I was on antibiotics for almost 3 weeks. They were so strong that I was so tired all the time.
Oh, I think you say you shit yourself or something, because that happens to a lot of people.
But I couldn't drink for like 2 weeks and like 5 days after that. And that was like during Christmas and New Year's. But I was like, I'm going to be healthy. I cannot drink for that amount of time. And like now I don't really drink as heavily. But
are you not medicated for it? Like,
no. But basically I had that acute cholecystitis, which is basically when the walls swell up. So anything that is like fatty or like really like high in like, fats, natural fats, or like oily, my body cannot produce properly. So any kind of oils.
What does the gallbladder do? It
produces bile. So it basically the bile.
Who makes insulin? Who makes insulin? What part makes insulin?
Oh, I should know this.
I'll Google it. It's okay. You keep talking.
I don't know. But
pancreas.
Yeah. So they thought maybe pancreatitis or whatever. No, it wasn't that. So basically,
now that would be scary.
Yeah. So if my body, I'm eating like things like fats, even if it's healthy fats like nuts or avocado, my body has a really hard time. Avocado.
No, I like it. You say it like an American.
But my body has a really hard time like breaking down those oils and fats. So obviously me drinking at Earl's or me drinking at a restaurant or like me eating pizza and French fries and like salads with high oils and chicken.
Did they rule out diabetes?
No, I don't have diabetes.
This is a medical show.
I'm not
diabetic. They have to rule it out. I'm not either.
I have tests done for that, but I don't have diabetes. And if I did, I think I'd be like, wow, because I eat really healthy. But like obviously during Christmas time.
I think honestly when it happens, it just happens. I mean, like so many healthy people have diabetes. Like Nick Jonas, he is the bad kind, not even like the one where you just like have to worry about your sugar.
Yeah.
My friend, I won't name because this was a drama, but when she came to visit me, she came with a girl who had diabetes, and I don't know if she was just like super drunk or actually went into like diabetic shock, but like she could not move.
Yeah.
They were like pricking her finger trying to get a blood sample and then give her insulin, whatever. We ended up just calling 911. The ambulance came and it was so fucked.
Was that the night that I thought someone was like actually having an overdose?
Yes.
You were at a hotel downtown.
Yes, that was that night. I thought you
were saying some girl like fent. Like I thought.
No, well that's what it looked like because she's like and I'm like, and I didn't know her, so
I'm sorry.
I didn't know. It's funny now because it was so stupid because I still think she was just drunk.
Yeah.
Because I saw a girl that size drinking like a guy my size, it just doesn't add up. You know what I mean? So I mean, what I don't know anything about diabetes. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
For all I know, it was that. But I remember they made me take her and put her in a cold shower, and I was in like a leather outfit, and I picked her up.
But I'm in my leather.
No, I was full fucking Superman. I grabbed her, this little blonde girl. I picked her up and I sat in a cold shower with her, and then she's screaming, and I'm like, wait, why are we doing this? Like, what is this gonna do for diabetes? Give her a Coca-Cola or something.
No, she needed like a carb. She needed like a cupcake.
No, she needed a Diet Coke. Not a diet, real.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so wild. I'll never forget that moment, and I'm sorry for sharing that experience, but I will not drop names. But it was so fucked up.
Yeah.
And
because I remember. You remember you sent me that, and I think I woke up in the morning and I just saw those videos.
I'm laying in a hotel,
and I said, there was the ambulance there, and I said, Cody, are you good? Is she good? And I was like, was that like a drug overdose? I was like, what's going on?
I feel like a drug overdose is not so much less scary, but you call 911, it's dealt with. when it was this, I was like,
you're like, what do I even
I don't know anything about diabetes. I'm like, do I shove insulin in you? Do I take insulin out of you?
Did she have like a little insulin
Yeah,
pack?
she had a whole thing. She had a
My
whole thing.
cat had diabetes. I'd be like,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
She was a pussy. Pussy.
Oh my god, no, my cat, when he had diabetes, that was really bad. Like, he was like,
Is he still alive?
No, we need to put him down.
Should we pray?
No, it's okay. But
good, because I don't pray.
I think it was like morning and nighttime. You'd have to like give them a shot in the back of their neck, and like you give them like
and you
one
pull
little
the
bit.
scruff up.
Yeah,
oh.
he just got sick. His pancreas obviously was like fucked, and then he became diabetic, and it's really common for cats to get diabetes.
I had to put my old cat
Minx
down.
would eat so much. He'd be like,
little Minx. Did you feed him wet food and dry food?
Yeah, but we had to go off the dry food because it was too much carbs and too much sugar.
Does it crystallize their urine and all that shit? That's why I had to put my old cat Benji down.
Oh,
I know, now I have Bentley.
Benji and Benty.
I know, Bentley. I was like, Beamer Benz or Bentley. But I had to put him down when I was in, I think it was in grade 11
You should name your
or
next
something.
cat Mercedes.
My next cat is going to be named
Xandra.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls
Rolls Royce! Lambo.
Rosie.
Lambo, that's kind of cute. Oh my god, that's... Oh wait, maybe I'll get a dog and name him Lambo.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Shampoo.
Oh my god, Shamrock Shake.
Those are so good.
Okay, but the other thing I wanted to talk about was I was looking up controversial videos.
What'd you find?
Well, not that we're gonna like put our own opinions on it, because Lord knows people will. Oh, but actually, you know what? We can for some of these.
I love Tana Mojo.
Tana Mojo, she's iconic. I don't watch her, but
I love her.
Met her.
She's so funny.
She's very nice, very nice.
So funny.
I mean, she'll never see this, but she was very nice.
She might one day.
Well, if she
I
does.
want to meet her so badly. I want to go uncanceled. Like, I want to be her.
Lila unfollowed me, so we're done with that
Lila
bitch.
she's so funny.
She's canceled in my eyes.
Why'd she unfollow you? What did you do to her?
I don't know. I think I drunk called her like 3 times.
Oh.
So maybe that's why. But
See,
sometimes I also don't really care.
Sometimes, you guys, I want to block Cody. It'll be like 2 a.m.
I didn't have her number though. It was just on Instagram.
But sometimes I want to block Cody because it will be like 2 a.m. and he'll FaceTime me and Emmett.
But with
and
your
Sydney
friends.
and
No, if I'm
people.
FaceTiming you with Emmett, it's because he's on the phone.
Yeah, but he wants to call me at 3 a.m. and talk to me.
I don't care what he wants. It's what I want.
Yeah. I know.
But anyway, some of the things that I have here, I don't know what some of these are. Like, what's PewDiePie versus T-Series?
Oh my god, PewDiePie. I think I watched.
I know who
2 of his
PewDiePie is,
videos.
but I don't know who T-Series. I'm sure this is something. Logan Paul, the suicide controversy, Versi
That was like
wild. Trigger warning, suicide.
fuck?
Like, what was that?
Fuck.
Mental.
Are you okay?
Like, I can understand going out there and being like, oh my god, this happened, but showing it. He showed it, right?
He showed it. Like, I think it might
He
have.
showed the body hanging.
But for me, I always thought in my head, okay, was that actually like an actual
was
hanging
fake.
body? It could have been.
But also, that forest is known for that, where
Yeah.
he was. Like, it's like the quote unquote suicide forest.
That is just so like disturbing that
And
he
on
would
the
even
same-
think to be like, I'm gonna post this online.
I wouldn't even film
I
it.
think I would go
I'd probably
home
be
and
scared.
like cry and just be like, I feel so bad for everyone that like, has to come to that term, and just do that to
I
themselves.
know, I hate it. But also, on the same topic, again, another trigger warning, the suicide of Amanda Todd. Did you ever hear about that? Because I was young, so you must have been really young when it happened.
What? Yeah, I think that was 2011.
I think
12?
like 13 something
13,
like
yeah.
that.
I would have been in grade 4. I think
Let me
I think
Google
that
it.
I think that was really upsetting. I just felt so bad for that poor
Her
girl.
video, and I'm just like, bullies literally eat my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Who bullies people? Who has time for that?
It's so weird.
You remember our first episode, and I was like, I've never gone on a YouTube video and like commented mean things.
Like, you just imagine like going onto a TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, anything, and just being like, I hate you.
You're fat and ugly,
fat and
faggot,
ugly.
fuck, like,
it's just like, look in the mirror.
no, look in the mirror.
No,
You're a dungeon troll.
Their hair is so greasy. They have like
Their
cystic
fingers
acne.
are sliding off the keyboard.
No, like they have like 6 bags of Dawns beside them, and they're like, "You're so fat. You're so ugly."
Well,
I
literally, they're
hate
probably
you."
hitting 2 keys with their
No,
chubby fingers.
literally.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I have thick skin. I mean, what are you gonna call me? Fat, gay, whatever. Like, okay, oh, God forbid.
Yeah.
But some people are just so mean. They dig into like whatever.
I
That's
don't
besides the
get
point.
it.
But lighter topic. This one's a little bit kooky. This isn't on the list, but I thought of it the other day. Did you see? I think her name was Giovanna Plowman. She was the tampon girl. Did you ever hear of that one?
Okay, I remember you said, "Oh my god, the tampon girl," because it was a thing
'Cause I
when you
found
were
her
in
on
high school.
Instagram.
It was a thing when you were in high school.
I think I was in like grade 9 or grade 8.
and I would have been like,
Carson, do you
I would have
remember
been
the
like
tampon
3.
girl? She posted a video on YouTube. This is when YouTube was wild.
And she was
Sucked on her bloody tampon. Yes, who remembers it? If you Google, I'm not gonna search the video. Actually, you know what? React content. This could be the Instagram reel. We're showing her the what's her name? Giovanna Plowman tampon video.
And she's just like sucking on tampons.
She doesn't like pop it out of her, but like
all you ladies pop yo pussy like this.
There's no way it's still on
Shake
YouTube.
Your body, don't stop, don't diss. All you ladies
I'll find
pop
it.
Yo.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. Welcome back to my channel where we're going to be reviewing her tampon.
Welcome back to my channel.
Who's your favorite YouTuber? Were you around of the YouTube?
I watched Brooke and Tana and like Lila. I don't know. And like Megan McDonald and like Emma McDonald because like
do you remember
like,
the good YouTube
style.
days when it was like the British YouTubers and like
I was like Bethany Moda, like Alicia Marie.
Oh my god, Bethany Moda. When I worked at Aeropostale, she was everywhere. Bethany Moda.
Like she had a chokehold. Like she was like
what did she
choking
even do?
me at night. And I was like, she's like, watch my videos. What she was like morning routine, nighttime routine.
That's what she did?
Yeah.
I'll
never forget my brother, shout out to him, like love him to death. He helped me film a morning routine when we lived in California for a moment. I was like, hi guys, welcome
I would
back
like to see your morning routine.
I don't know where it is. I think we deleted it, but I was like, now I'm gonna wash my face with morning burst clear and clear. And I was like, now I'm gonna brush my hair. Now I'm gonna put my clothes on.
How old were you?
Like grade 4. And I was like, now I'm gonna put my Brandy Melville shorts on that my ass hangs out of. Now I'm gonna go to the pool and swim all day.
Ew, you're so fucked. I mean, well, what am I saying? I do that on fucking TikTok all the time.
Who am I kidding? I was not wearing Brandy Melville shorts in grade 4. What am I saying?
Who?
Brandy Melville.
Who the hell is Brandy Meldo? Oh, I think I found the video.
Brandy Melville. It's clothing.
Who is that?
It's like a clothing company.
Well, that's obviously a person.
Randy.
Okay, here's the video.
I thought that was me. Okay, guys, I'm reviewing. Ew. Me with my low iron. I'm like,
I can't see this, so this is React content. Hold on, when does she do it? Oh,
she said Skrillex.
No, she really said Dead Mouse is in my house. I was in the Chihuahua.
Like guys, like I was in the Chihuahua.
Oh, there she goes. Tastes awful. I wonder fucking why.
You guys, I just saw a woman drink her own period blood. Ugh.
Suck on her own tampon. This was 2000.
That's so weird. Like, sure, my iron levels are 15 out of 100, but I would never think to drink human blood.
Well, during the Twilight era, that's when this was. She said Edward Cullen really told me to get
no,
up in
I
this
take my
gig.
Fairmax 150 and I'm set for life.
I know a lot of people with iron deficiencies. What's going on there?
Like literally 5 times a day, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like I
did pass out loud.
I know.
Episode 2.
I was at the gym today and I was doing like kickbacks on the cable machine for my glutes because I did glutes and hammies today. Go for it. And I like bent down to like tighten the strap on my ankles because I love being like like cuffed and like I love to like be like BDSM and stuff like that. Like I love that's like my dream.
I'm not cutting that. Just so you know.
So I'm like my ankles are like taped together. Like it's so.
And she was with her man, so that makes it even worse.
Oh hi, more wine, thank you. Oh hi, thank you. And like, what was I saying?
How you left BDSM?
I just got caught up in my BDSM. I'm like, oh, I'm getting so hot. No, I was kidding. But like, I looked up. I stood up and I was like, I saw stars and I almost passed
I thought you were
out.
gonna sing. I saw the light.
No, but I had to grab Mystery Man's like hands and be like, baby.
Mystery Man.
I was like, babe, I don't feel good. I'm about to pass out. He's like, baby, it's okay, baby.
Well, I mean, if I ever go to the gym, Recently, I do like to go to the gym.
And you have to like throw your. Can we do a tour of your gym after this? Like, I want to like go down to the basement and like see it.
Huh? Oh, the gym here.
Yeah.
I think it closes. Carson, what time is it open till? Okay, well, it'll close in 4 minutes.
I was in the 2 and 2 on the
I was in the 2 and 2. But no, but I also go to Planet Fitness. I've only gone once.
I used to go there. I
Did
had
not
to
like it?
leave. I was like harassed.
A slave to the rhythm.
once.
Oh.
I remember I was there one time.
I feel like unfortunately that can happen to women.
Oh
at
my
any
god,
gym,
that
yeah.
gym is so fucked. So fucked.
No judgment.
No, I'm
There was
gonna
like
judge.
nobody there when I went
I'm
there.
gonna judge.
No, I'm saying that's their
I know.
motto. No judge. Oh.
But I remember I go there, and I've been going there for a while. And I was there, and
It was a moan.
this was like
Sorry.
this is maybe like 2-3 years ago now. And I'm there, and like this guy just kept staring at me, and I was like, "Can you get
Like
the?"
creepy
I was
stare,
like,
obviously.
"Fuck off!" I was like, "Fuck off!" But like he was just like staring at me.
Do you cuss a lot? Yeah, me too.
Literally. But I remember I was like standing there, and I was about to do an exercise. I think I was like doing arms, nothing even hot. Like I wasn't even doing like my
Like, you weren't
ass.
squatting, like.
No. So I go to that gym, and like this guy is like staring at me, and he's being really creepy. And then like I remember at one point he's like, "Oh, are you done with this machine or the bench or something?" I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And then later on, like I look back just to be like, "Okay, what machine's next?" And I catch eye contact with him, obviously because he's staring at me, and he winks so hardcore.
hate
Not
when
even just
people
like
wink at me.
not even like kind of just like a soft
Yeah.
wink. It was like I want you to see me winking at you because I want you to want
Ew.
me. And I remember I walked by him, and I go, "Did you just wink at me?"
You said that?
Yeah.
You're so ballsy.
And he's like, "No." Like, "No." And I was like, "No, because like I could have sworn like you winked at me, like, and that's not cool." I was like, "I'm at a public gym. I'm trying to like work out and have like get my workout on, like just do whatever." And like I was like, "Your presence is kind of fucking bothering me, dude." And he was like, just like, "I didn't like wink at you." And I was like, "No, like you're kind of not."
No, but you
cool."
did. Like you
I
did.
was like, "That's kind of not cool." Like I was like, "Just let me work out. Don't stare at me anymore." I was like, "No matter what I've done tonight, or like you've stared at me every single second, I am uncomfortable. I'm fed up." I was like, "Don't wink at women. Don't look at women that you don't know, and don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't anything." Whatever I said. And then he was like just being like super defensive and like super like almost like scarily defensive, just like, "No, I didn't." Like, so
Because he got caught.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I go to the front desk, and I knew the people at the front desk, and I was like, "Hey, blah blah blah. Like I'm really uncomfortable right now.
This creepy fuck is
This
like,
guy is like staring at me and winking at me. Like I saw him wink at me, and like his presence is really hostile towards me." Like I went up to him and I said, "Don't interact with me like that," whatever I said. And they were like, just come with us to the desk. And I stood there. He comes up to me and he's like, "Fuck that bitch, like fuck her, like I didn't do anything." And they're like, "No, like dude, like calm the fuck down." Like they're like, "We trust her, whatever." And like he was just being like, "Fuck that, like fuck this, like fuck her." I started crying because I was like so scared.
Well, you screamed at in public.
He's like screaming at
Was
me.
it,
Like
what did he look like? Was he bigger, smaller?
he was so tiny, like super lanky, skinny, whatever.
Oh, so like you could kick his ass. Okay.
And he was like just like screaming at me. Like he looked like a meth head, if I'm gonna be honest. Like he was like, I'm not to like profile people, but like he was like meth head vibe.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck you, you're a fucking slut, like, you're a whore," like all this shit. And I was like, "Yeah," because I'm
a
my
slut because
sweatpants
I
and
don't
my
want to have sex
hoodie.
with you.
No, literally, I'm just like, I'm in my hoodie and my sweatpants, like headphones on, like, and he's like,
yeah, most people get offended when they're
winking.
caught or
Yeah.
when you don't want them and when they hit on
Right?
you. They're so mad.
so like I go to the front desk, I say all these things, and they're like, and like the guy at the front desk, like he has his like hand like covering me because like, this guy is like getting close in my face. I'm like crying there. I'm 18. I'm a baby. Like I'm like 12. Like leave me alone.
I'm 18, but 12.
Yeah,
like you
know
don't
what
get
I
it.
mean?
Like you guys don't
off.
get
Like, you
it.
don't understand. So the front desk literally kicks him out. The guys escort him.
Thank God.
And I remember I had a boyfriend at the time. I called him. I was like, he's like, "Do you want me to come get you?" And I was like, "No, like me dad's like right there. Like I'm gonna be fine." But I was like, I was so scared.
Was
so
he
yeah.
older?
Oh, he was like
Like
probably
30s,
30.
40s. Yeah.
And I remember he was like,
Old man.
he lived in Surrey. And so he had been like kicked out of multiple locations. And then probably for that same
Usually
reason.
if you're kicked out of one, they
Yeah.
track your car.
I know.
That's any gym,
Yeah.
not just that. So that's weird. whatever. I mean, men are
That's why
creepy.
I will never
Everybody's
go
creepy.
back there.
Well, that's fair enough. Unfortunately, though, that's not
Yeah.
the gym's
But
fault.
I love my gym now. My
Club 15, right? 16.
Yeah,
16,
I love
yeah.
it. I love it so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
like
I've been going with Mystery Man to Fitness Worlds all over the Vancouver.
Fitness World. So you have 2 memberships.
No,
Millionaire.
because he has like the bigger one that like he can go anywhere. So
Well, for the time that I mean, like I said, I've only been once because I don't want to go to the gym when it's so nice out. I think it's a waste
Yeah.
of living in such a beautiful place, especially because I come from a place with such cold winters.
But that's why you go just at like nighttime.
I think it's still nice out at nighttime here. My heat is not on.
I know.
Like, I don't really turn it on in the winter because I'm used to -40 winters, while here it gets to +5.
Well, your place is warm. My place, my room, my room is like right on the deck. Like I have like French doors open onto my deck.
Well, it does get cold in here.
And my room in the morning, I'm like,
I would love that. Oh no, I love that.
But I have flannel sheets on.
You don't
right
like
now,
to
so
sleep in the cold?
No, I do, and I have.
I used to
fan
open my
on,
window
and I
at
have my
-40.
humidifier. Yeah, no, I like to.
I keep wanting to say why I like this gym, even though we've only been there.
Oh my god, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's mine.
The Stairmaster.
It's because of my ass is huge. But that's not from that.
My baby
because
up.
I get free tanning and the free red light and the free massage.
Red light?
Yeah, you get red light therapy. Do you know what that is? It like helps with like acne scars, scarring, pimples, stuff like that, like whatever. So I don't really have any scars, thank God. But I mean, the end goal, of course, when you go to the gym, if you're not like trying to bodybuild or to, for me, is trying to lose weight. So stretch marks. So I'm like, oh shit, I can do that, and hopefully that would help with like stretch marks or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, not that I'm the size of somebody who's pregnant, but I mean, like, babe. Eventually, we're gonna get up there. Okay, well, no, we're not because we're only going down. But lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
I was telling you on Friday.
Skinny.
I think that you look so good.
I know, but I'm just wondering if it's for one reason or the other. I don't know which one it is. If it's the exercise or if it's.
You look really good. Like you can.
Sounds like I'm doing drugs. I'm not doing drugs.
No, but you look good. You look good.
Thank you. Not as good as you.
Do I look good?
I mean, you never looked bad from what I knew you.
I know.
So
tonight, though, I went to the gym with.
Tonight will be the night.
Tonight will be the night.
Tonight will fall for you.
Tonight I went to the gym with Mystery Man, and I walked in there, and I was doing glutes and hamstrings, and he was doing like chest and tris and like whatever, like shoulders, chest, tris, whatever.
Love when my man does chest.
Right. And
actually, I like when they do arms.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
And we walked in though together. And the gym was kind of empty, but then I was doing like my RDLs, and I was doing like
what's that?
Like a Romanian
ratchet deadlift.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like you just right. So I was doing those, and like I was obviously working on my ass, and like all the guys at that gym were like staring at my butt.
Ew.
And like and I was gonna say his name, sorry, Mystery Man was like coming over to me, and all the guys would like glare at him because like obviously like I'm working on my ass, and he was like, I feel like I'm public enemy number one.
Thirsty.
They were thirsty.
I've never been in the gym and been like, oh, I need that person.
No, men are fucking ruthless.
I'm a man.
No, but like men.
Gross men.
Like men.
Like the misogynistic roach pig. Which, by the way, I heard Matt Rife is misogynist. Too bad I liked him. Yeah, he made. I mean, I don't think
he's all that in a bag of flaming hot chips.
No, he's clearly attractive. Like obviously, he's attractive.
I think. Are we playing footsie?
Is that what that is?
Okay,
she has her toe up my ass. Like, no, but he had his Netflix special come out.
Yeah.
And he opens with a joke. And here's the thing, it's a joke. I think that's what people don't understand.
It's just a joke.
No, I'm playing
a joke.
I think it's just a joke. I mean, some people are really offended.
I love to joke.
He says something about, it is pretty offensive, but again, it is a joke. I'm not defending him.
What does he say?
He says he was talking to somebody or something, and she had a black eye, and that her boyfriend left her or something. And then something about not being able to cook, and he was like, well, maybe if you could cook, you wouldn't have that black eye.
Oh,
or something like that. That's not the exact words, so don't quote me on it, but it's along the lines of like, if you could cook, you wouldn't have that black eye. It's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
But also, People have been making offensive jokes for so long.
But I think that when it comes to his career, he's a comedian, so he's meant to do things like that, or he's meant to be like that.
Yeah. How many comedians have said worse?
Right? I know.
I've heard way worse.
Yeah.
But people are so upset about it right now, and I'm just like, I mean, I can understand why they're upset.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be career ruined over it.
No.
I think, okay, maybe take a step back and reflect, and maybe that's not the right joke to make.
I've seen some of his reels and stuff on like Instagram, and I've seen his TikToks.
He's not that funny.
His
crowd work is good.
I think that he's just like a handsome boy, so girls like adore him. Like he's a handsome guy, but like I would never like go out with him. Like he's not like my preferred type.
Well, I think what works for TikTok at least, he's got quick wit and his crowd work is good.
Exactly, yeah.
And so, like, if I were to do comedy, I think my main thing would also be crowd work. Because what I'm good at, I'm not good at making up jokes and talking about it. I'm good at talking to people and trolling them and being like, ooh.
Actually, speaking of comedy, Mystery Man's brother and I were bonding the other day.
Yeah.
We were at his soccer game.
His twin brother.
No, not twin brother. But we were at his soccer game on Sunday, and his brother used to do like improv and acting and stuff. And I was like, oh, I did acting, but I was like, okay, like if you did improv, would you ever do stand-up comedy? And he's like, honestly, like no, because like stand-up comedy, like it's a very different kind of thing. Like you're working on you're working on like the energy from the audience. You kind of like improv,
and if you get heckled,
exactly. Like improv, you don't really come into the scene with like having like a thing. Like you kind of just like the audience energy, you pick up off it, and like you just do the scene based on like energy or whatever. But like stand-up comedy, like it's like if the crowd doesn't like you, you're like sitting there and you're like
awkwardly saying jokes and laughing at yourself. Yeah.
I know.
I've thought about doing it. I think I would be good at it.
I think you would be.
I think I would, but I can't write jokes.
But the thing is, like, we have like one-liners. Like we'll say things that are like peeing your pants laughter vibe. But like the next thing we say is like just like we're just like talking.
Well, and a lot of my comedy, I have a lot of like dark humor, like offensive jokes. And people around me know that they're jokes.
Yeah.
And like it's not like I'm like out here running around like saying the most fucked up things. But
well,
but I mean like
just kidding.
but I mean like when Matt Rife said that, I LOL'd for a second, but then I was like, there was a part of me who was kind of like, ooh, I don't think I would say that.
Yeah, it's like you get the joke, you get the gist of the joke, but it's also like why?
There's boundaries, yeah.
Especially like if you're in the public eye, you have to be so careful because the world right now, the world is really sensitive. And like understandably sensitive, but it's also like sometimes I'm like,
but there's also a part of it that's like that is how you get famous.
Yeah,
is being not famous, but successful in those fields.
But do you ever think about like those Instagram posts that are like if you and your closest friend or whatever thing got leaked, like your text messages or like
I think ours would be scandals, but it'd be funny.
Oh my god, Cody, we'd be so fucked.
Why?
Yeah,
I don't think we don't say anything.
No.
There's no like racial profile or anything. There's just like a lot of personal stuff. If anything, I think people would just think we're mental.
Oh yeah,
more than they already do.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
guys,
the thing.
I'm disturbed.
I think we're pretty good people. If you ask me,
we really are.
I really do.
Yeah.
Other than the odd offensive joke, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But that's my point. Comics, they've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think people need to realize that comedy is comedy. And sometimes it goes too far.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel really good. I watched a show off the Fosters, but it wasn't the Fosters. It was something else with these two sisters.
The Fosters? Isn't that with like... What's that guy from Night at the Museum? That's the Fockers.
The Fockers, yeah. But the Fosters...
Oh, Fosters with Jake T. Austin. He's in it, right?
Come from, it's where you belong. Nothing else.
I've never seen it. But isn't J.T. Austin from Wizard of the Waverly Place? Yeah.
Okay. But like it was a really cute little show, and then there was a runoff of something, and the two sisters went off to LA, and they lived in this like rundown apartment. It was really cute, and one of the girls that lived there that ran the apartment was a comedian or whatever. What did you say? Comic
comedian.
Yeah. So she and like just watching her and like how it's like if you're not funny and you don't get the joke, no one will like you during the comedy. And it's like just watching her, I'm just like, okay, that'd be really hard because it's like you in your head, you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be so funny. But then like people that don't get it, you're like.
I think that's why crowd work's so easy.
Yeah, like you say something and people are like crickets. It's like.
Mm-hmm. I know. I think old stand-ups. If you see any new viral comedian, they're all doing crowd work. There's this one girl. She plays a lot into the part that she's Jewish and a lesbian. She's always making jokes about it. I think she's so funny. She's always picking on like gay guys and stuff. And I think you always need like a bit of a gimmick. And obviously, like, I mean, some people are probably offended, but I mean, like, I'm not offended by her picking on me. She's part of the community.
Yeah.
Or something. Or like, just if she were to say, like, obviously I can't say a joke about Jewish people, but if she were to, I mean, make a joke about
that would be like me like being like, oh my god, gay guys. It's like I don't know their personal experience. Like I don't know your personal experience like at all.
Yeah, I mean, but then there's like a lot of white people making black jokes. I'm like cringing.
Like what the fuck?
I know, I'm
like,
cringing.
Who?
And then I do
what right? Like hello?
There is one again. The part of me
what
is like,
lived experience?
What lived experience? Have you ever been that man?
Yeah.
I don't get. There is the part of me that's like, okay, again, it's comedy, but that's a little bit of a gray area.
There's comedy, and then there's
racist.
Yeah,
like, just a fucking idiot. Yeah.
I got a missed call from a no caller ID. You
so
guys.
Do I. That's who
at
called
10:37.
Me. Yeah, that's who called me. Who do you think it was?
We have guys, not clickbait. We have a stalker.
Dead ass stalker live on set.
If you had a stalker, who would it be?
I'd fuck them. Oh. If I had a stalker, who would it be? I don't know anybody that would want to stalk me.
I'm like, I'm not that cool.
Because they know. Well, not only that, they know I'll beat the fuck out of it. It was good. I guess maybe a creep online. I don't know. But here's my last.
You like that song?
No. This is my last thing. Do you like music videos?
Ooh.
Sometimes I like to get a little bit tipsy, watch music videos.
When I was little, I remember I'd be like, I would want to watch a music video, and my dad would have to watch it, or my mom would have to watch it with me, like a Lady Gaga one. I remember, I think like Applause came out, or like Bad Romance, and it was like my dad had to watch it with me because there was maybe some like nudity stuff, and like I was like 5.
No nudity.
I don't know.
5. You were not 5 with Bad Romance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, music videos. You love music video, right? I love a good music video.
Now it's like I don't watch them.
I don't go to my way
unless it's like a hot man.
Of course,
I'm a slut for a hot
no, but I was
man.
thinking about controversial music videos.
There's controversial music videos.
Well, yeah, like here's the top 20 Anaconda.
Yeah, that song just fucking slaps. I want to shake my ass every time I
upside
hear
down on this wall. No. If I wouldn't break my neck right now, I would be on this wall.
No, every time. Oh no!
I would not be there popping. You know what? Fuck it. It is what it is.
Is what it is. Was what it was.
Don't touch it.
No, but like Anaconda comes on, or like WAP. I'm
WAP.
throwing my booty.
That's on this list too.
Into the splits.
Anaconda,
WAP.
I'm still hurting from that last pod.
Anaconda, WAP comes on.
Well, here's some of them. Anaconda, WAP.
Yeah.
Elastic Heart by Sia, because apparently it was controversial because Shia LaBeouf was like shirtless dancing with a 12-year-old Maddie Ziegler at the time.
Shia LaBeouf was in that?
Yeah, he's like in a cage, or she's in a cage or something. I don't know some of these. Oh my god, Hello Kitty by Avril Lavigne. That was so tone deaf.
You love that song. You love it.
Minasako arigato kawaii. That's what she does. She's in full Hello Kitty in Japan, being like ding ding. I don't know if it's racist. I'm not gonna claim it is because I'm not.
What?
It's kind of mental. WAP is one of them, which I could totally understand. Famous by Kanye West.
Man, I understand.
I thought that music video
to love a girl like me
was. I wouldn't say it was controversial. I thought it was so kooky. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god, we're gonna watch it after this. It is so kooky. But like, I don't even want to spoil it for you because it's so kooky.
That song.
If you've seen the music video for Famous by Kanye West, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why I have to show it. Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke.
Okay.
I don't think that's just the music video.
No,
because, I mean, it was Topless Girls, the song itself.
I remember on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Emily
Radachowski or something. Oh yeah, she was in that video,
I
wasn't
love
she?
her. I don't know.
She was
how to
in
say
that
her last
video,
name.
right?
Yeah, and she talked about like how effed it was
Well, why was she in it then?
because she was like 20 and she didn't know any better.
To have her tits out on camera?
Well, it's like when you're young, you don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. And also, you're just like trying to get into the business.
You think back to when you're like you were young and the mistakes you made. Like I look back to my life when I was like if I was like 18, 20 and Robin Thicke was like, "Hey, want to get famous?" You'd be like, "Yeah." He's like, "Take your top off." I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
You want to make money? Okay. You want to get
famous?
How
did they do that
okay.
video though? Here's what I think of. It's totally not related to like that video itself. How do they shoot it with the exact same movements and the exact same spots, and some with the boobs out, some with not? Did they just like Photoshop or edit a bra?
Probably.
I mean, somebody with CGI better than what I know is on here. Number 3 is Montero, "Call Me by Your Name" by Lil Nas X. Why was that controversial? Because he was giving the devil a lap dance?
It's also just because he's probably like homosexual.
It's because he's black and homosexual, so I'm sure all the white Christians, Southern, whatever, were freaking out.
He's so gorgeous and he's so sexy.
And he's funny and outspoken.
Oh my God, call me by your name.
It's a great
Tell
song.
me you love me in private. Oh.
I didn't like him with Old Town Road. I was like, what the fuck?
I loved him no matter what.
Well, no, I was like Wonder. I was like, okay, live your life.
No, he's so
But then he
hot.
came out with shit like that, and I was like, oh.
You guys.
He can get it.
Jack Harlow's new song, Lovin' on Me. Oh,
you automatically assume Jack Harlow and Lil Nas X are the same. Or together.
Jack Harlow.
I was never a Jack Harlow simp until I saw him in concert. Did you go to his concert when he was here? It's pretty good. I went with like Aurora.
Oh my God, his music. Oh my God, like.
Yeah, I didn't find him.
Wow,
I didn't find him
that's a man.
Until that was he has like looks wise he's not a 10 out of 10, but I like that.
The way that he talks.
The way that he talks and portrays himself. I think he knows what he's doing.
But like,
and I hope he's not offended if he ever heard this that I'm saying he's not 10 out of 10, because the rest of him is. And I saw this video of him getting his back cracked. A white t-shirt. Just kidding. Ew.
I'm gonna do a wet t-shirt contest on the next
right
pod.
Now? Next podcast, tune in because
my nips are gonna be out.
Nipples out live on the pod. But yeah,
We're gonna pierce my nips on the pod.
Wait, can we do that? That'd be like really good viewership.
No.
Imagine how many views we would get.
Do you think I would suit nip piercings?
I don't think anybody suits them, but I think they get them.
Sorry,
that is my controversial
if you want
opinion.
them, get them.
I'll get them if you want them, but
They're
here's
not
my
my
controversial opinion. I don't think they're cute. I don't like eyebrow piercings.
I have no comment.
Okay, well, you don't have to. I will. If you want to hate me for it, I don't like eyebrow piercings. I don't like nipple piercings.
I have a couple friends with them, and I think they look awesome.
Or it's not that I don't not like them. Maybe I just wouldn't get one.
No. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Were you muted the whole time?
No. I just accidentally went mute for a second.
Actually, I take it back. I kind of like nipple. Can you take your feet off me,
No,
please?
I'm playing footsie with you.
I'm trying to do
it.
an outro without you rubbing your feet on me. I can feel your toenails.
Oh, he's so long.
That actually makes me gag. I hate feet. Ask Carson.
Cody
I hate
loves
feet.
my
no,
toes.
I hate feet.
No, he like wants my toes all over his shin guards.
Oh, if they're on my face, you would actually see me gag live on the pod. Well, thank God that's a nice way to end a podcast.
You guys, Cody loves toes.
Holy fuck, I can't believe we made it to episode 4.
Call me by your name. Tell me you love me in private. Call me by your name.
You sound like Shane Dawson.
Can we just cut that out, please?
No, I'm leaving it in. I'm posting that on my story. There's absolutely no way that I'm cutting that out of the podcast.
So?
Anyways, so
I think that's all we have.
I can't
for
believe
you
we made it to
guys.
episode 4.
I know.
How do you feel?
Horrible.
Actually, not gonna lie.
Your hair, guys. Cody cut his hair out by himself, and it looks really good. It looks.
Oh, you like it?
It looks kind of blonde.
Well, probably because there is blonde underneath.
What?
No, because in the summer, here, little story quick before I go. In the summer, I went really, platinum blonde,
Yeah.
as you know.
I loved that.
Oh no, I loved it too. I only went back for school and stuff because I didn't want to upkeep it and keep paying for it. It's too much work. I also destroyed my hair because I bleached it 3 times in one day.
Yeah.
I think so. It was like gummy. Like, have you ever bleached your hair?
Yeah.
It's like gummy.
I went blonde, like full blonde.
Yeah. Well, hello.
I'm a
Anyways,
brunette for life. Like I do not look good blonde.
so when I went back, still the ends are like really like frizzy. Some of them, as you can see, maybe you can see. So I just like have recently, every so few months, I just chop off the ends, and here I am. I still love my barber. Shout out to her. It gives me the best drop fade.
Yeah.
Love it. But that's the end of episode 4.
I think that's actually all we
Thank
have
you
for you
so
guys.
much for this week's sponsor, white wine.
Cheers.
Cheers to love. Cheers to honor.
If you can't come in her,
Then come on her. Unless you just got to blow out, then come on her back.
Wow. Or does it come on the face?
No, because that might get in the hair.
I don't care.
Or the eye.
I love cum.
I gotta go.
We gotta go. I love you guys.
Thanks
Swallow,
for
don't spit.
watching.
Bye.
And you think I'm cutting that?